says, "Let us not grow weary in doing what is right, for we will reap at harvest time if we do not give up." But the truth is that so often we do grow weary. The truth is that so often we do feel like giving up because there's so much that's not right in the world around us. And we wonder, what possible difference can I really make? This past week I was reading through the Declaration of Independence, and one passage in particular caught my attention. Although it's written in a somewhat arcane-sounding language of 18th century English, try and hear what this passage is saying. "Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evil are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed." That might be a lot to take in, but those words in the Declaration of Independence are essentially saying that it's not wise to be constantly making changes in our government and our society for small, trivial reasons. But the problem is that we often end up enduring more evil and wrongdoing than we should, simply because we get so used to that evil and wrongdoing. And so, the Declaration says, there eventually come times when we need to realize that change is called for. And again, we ask ourselves, what possible difference could I make to bring about that change? And that's right. By ourselves, we can't really make a difference. But as we allow God's Spirit to move in our lives, we find that God gives us opportunities to make a difference in our families, in our schools, where we work, in our communities. We find that God gives us opportunities to plant seeds in big ways and in small ways, often in unexpected ways, that in time may bring about important and much needed change in our world. By yourself, you might not be able to make much of a difference. But if we would only allow God's Spirit to move in us and through us, there's no telling what God is just waiting to do. Let us pray. O Lord our God, you call us to proclaim the coming of your kingdom. Give us courage like you gave to the apostles, that we may faithfully witness to your love and